Hello, I'm Mo, and we are going to go over some sit and fit exercises. You can get a little ball like this at your Dollar General. Usually cost about $1. Make sure it's got enough air in it to give you resistance. You're going to place it in the palm of your hands, hold it out in front of you, and you take a deep breath. Inhale through the nose. As you exhale, squeeze the ball, pop the ball, filling it into your chest muscles. Squeeze and pop the ball. You can do 3 sets of 8. 3 sets of 8. A different way of modification is to bring the elbows in by the rib cage and squeeze and press, filling it in your chest. Biceps are assisting. Working on your forearms and a grip, you can grab the ball with all fingertips, squeeze the ball and release. Exhale as you squeeze and release. 3 sets of 8, and on the last 8, you can add it up, a little spice to it. You can pulse the ball with your fingertips. Take the little ball and you're going to place it between your inner thighs. This is an adductor movement. You're going to pop the ball with your inner thighs. Take a deep breath, inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the ball, bring those knees together as tight as you can, release to open. Contract your abdominals in, scoop them up nice and tight, and release to open. Squeeze and open. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, 3 sets of 8. On the last 8, to spice it up a little bit, you can do some pulses. Squeeze the ball, pop, pop, pop. Very good. Taking little ball, placing it on your hip flexors, right on top of your quadricep, placing your forearm on top of the ball, sitting up tall on the edge of your seat. You lean into the ball, crunching in your obliques. Nice stretch, lifting up. Exhale, crunch, and sit. Doing 3 sets of 8. You'll get a nice, good crunch, nice stretch in your obliques. On that last set, you can always take it to the pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep the shoulders down, away from the ears. And release. Good job. Taking the ball, placing it on the floor, right in front of the chair. Place the heel on the ball. Push the ball into the chair. As you roll the ball up, lower the ball down. Roll the ball up, lowering down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Strengthening your hip flexors, your quadriceps, strengthening your hamstrings. These are all your stabilizing muscles. After you've done that first set of 8, you can always take it to those pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Press the heel into the ball. Squeeze the ball with your heel. Release. Squeeze and release. It's kind of hard to see, but I'm really trying to engage my hip flexors and my hamstrings. Do little pulses. And release. Make sure you always do the other side. We're not going to walk out lopsided. So make sure you do your oblique stretches and crunches on this side. Also do your hamstring quad lift on this side as well. Very good. Working in your major muscle groups, working in the quadriceps. Make sure your feet are hip width apart. Plant those heels into the floor as you stand up. Lower yourself down. Barely let your derriere touch the floor or the chair, and lower yourself back down. Exhale up, squeeze. Inhale down. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale down. 3 sets of 8. On that last set of 8, you can hover and hold. Little pulses. I'm going to make sure you pull up your toes. Knees are bent over your shoelaces. And then you can take a seat. Very good. Put the ball carefully underneath your chair. We'll grab the weights next. Sitting nice and tall on the edge of your seat. Place dumbbells, or you can have just a can of corn or can of green beans from your pantry and just placing them on top of your thighs. You're going to march in place. 1, 2, 3. Lift the knee up. March in place. 1, 2, 3. Lift the knee up. March in place. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. Do an 8 count. In our last set, we're going to lift that right knee up and pulse. Press against the weight. Resist this movement. pressing against, working in your hip flexors and your quadriceps. And release the leg down. Continue marching. Lift the knee up. March in place. Lift the knee up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. On that last 8, pick the right leg up again. Extend through the heel. Squeeze the top muscle on the top of the leg. Bend at the knee. Keep the leg lifted. Press through the heel and bring it back in. Extend and bend. On the last one, on 8, hold the leg out there and you're gonna point the toe straight to the ceiling. Flex the foot, pulse the leg. 4, 3, 2, 1, and replace down. Repeat on the other side. Left, right, left. Right, left, right. And so on. Make sure you go to the 8 lifts and pushes. And continue with the marching. And do the kicks on that left side. Really press through that heel. Do 8. Then you continue the marching. On this set, don't forget to extend, hold, and pulse the toe up. Very good. And releasing down. Keeping the weights on top of the thighs. You're going to raise up high on those tippy toes, squeezing in your calves, strengthening your ankles, lowering right back down. Your feet are hip width apart, knees directly over your ankles. Squeeze at the top, lowering back down. Squeeze at the top, lowering back down. 3 sets of 8. On the last set of 8, add those quick pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next movement is called the lift and pour. Right arm extends by your side, palms facing in, soft grip with the handlebar. Lifted arms straight up, shoulder height, no higher than the shoulder. Rotate like you're pouring a pitcher of water. Come back, lower the arm down. Extend and lift for 7. Lower down. 6, lift and pour. Straight arm but not locked. 5. Remember, engage your abdominals. 4. Scooping the abdominal walls in nice and tight. 3, 2, and 1. Repeat on the other side. You've always got to do the other side. Okay, so after you've done the other side of the lift and pour, you're going to do a tricep extension, extending the right foot slightly in front of the left. Lean forward at a 45-degree angle. Bending the elbow behind you. Dumbbell is right here next to your rib cage. Extend and straighten. You really want to squeeze the tricep muscle in the back. Squeezing in the tricep, bending at the elbow. The elbow is your pivot point. Extend and bend. Keeping the shoulders stable. Do not let the shoulder move. We do not want to have this. We're going to extend from the pivot joint and bring it back in. 3 sets of 8. On that last set of 8, rotate that palm up and pulse the palm up to the ceiling, really squeezing in that tricep muscle. 3, 2, and 1. Bend at the elbow, and you can do the other side. Left foot forward, right foot slightly back, hinge forward, 45-degree angle. Bend the right elbow behind you. Extend to straighten and bend. 7 and bend. I'm going to turn to the side so you can really see this movement. 6 and 5, 4 and 3. Squeeze in that tricep. 2 and 1. And when you move on to the second set, extend, palms up, and pulse. Pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bend. And come back to center. Arms down by your side, soft grip on the handlebars of your dumbbells or the can from your pantry. As you roll the cans up, squeezing at your biceps, lowering back down. Squeeze at the top and lower back down. I apologize. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale as you lower. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. 4, 3, lower down. 2, keep those elbows in by the waist. And 1, As you lower down, keeping it halfway, do little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go up, halfway down, up, halfway down. 6 and 5, 4, mind over muscle. 3, squeeze in that front muscle. 2, 1, last set, down, halfway up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. And release down. Have a great workout. Thank you.